Mm, Another Mongol game, this time versus the Ayyubids. Again, I recorded during the game, but my commentary is afterwards, so I know I'm going to win this one, although it was a pretty difficult win. Map is Sunken Lands. It's a bit like Carmel in the sense that there's all these little, quite small gold patches. And in the middle is a ambush forest. Start is just as usual. Oh, I see a scout there. So I thought, okay, he's going along the back of my base, so I just go this way. I think he scouted better than I did. Yeah, he's taking the sheep along my back. When I have 9 villagers on food, then I switch to gold. I think I'll do that soon. Yeah, now I rally on gold. Should pull those sheep more back to the town center. Well, I didn't do that, I think, but and 3 on gold, then I rally on wood. I use my falcon to see quickly if there's some sheep here that I missed, and then I have to go there. Stones. I always choose deer stones because I like my Khan's hunters. My idea is that I can make one round along the back of the map before my Khan has to be home and go with the main attack. Give these guys a number, they will build the archer ranges later. Again, falcon to see if I missed anything. I figure his base must be here. It's always a mirror, the map is always kind of mirrored. And luckily I can just barely get under it without getting shot by the TC. He's going to culture wing, but with Ayyubid you don't really know. For every wing there is 2 options, and it'll turn out in a bit later that he chose the dervish option, so he gets 2 of these monks on camels. These guys build 2 archer ranges. And it's nice that the OVU is close to the town center, so this cannot be stopped. Sometimes when your OVU is far away, then they might target the OVU and shut down your production. I also need wood for the town centers. There's always a bit of a struggle what I build first, the blacksmith or the counters. I saw a scout already peeking. I need that. I'm already going to check out what's there. Oh, here's his attack. I think this is his strategy. Build 2 of these dervishes and then start harassing. And the dervishes can heal up his desert raiders. But I can shut this down pretty easily. At least I managed to kill one of the dervishes. Unfortunately, not both. It's funny, the dervish is healing while they are moving. So that's good to know that they can do that. I think if I ever play Ayyubid, I will also do this kind of attack with that. Just running around, desert raiders. It's really just like Mongols with the Mongolai. This is the same kind of thing. It's a pity I didn't manage to shoot his scout, to kill a scout. Now I do. But his sheep are home. He's getting a nasty amount of desert raiders, so I'm starting to get worried now. And they are cheaper, I think, then. They cost only food and wood, if I recall correctly, so cheaper than Mongolai. Oh, my town center's idle. Cringe. That's what you get when you're fighting, distracted by fights. You really luckily. And notice I'm floating wood. I often float wood because while I'm fighting, my town center is just rallied on the forest. And if you're always concentrating on the fight, then that rallying never stops on the forest, so you get a lot of wood. Again, town center idle. Come on. How long am I idling? About 20 seconds, I guess. So that's one villager. Every 20 seconds You're idling your TC is like losing one villager. It's, not good. Now I do have 2 town centers, so I can more quickly make up for it, but still. Here again, idling. But I have too little food also to make my queues full. If I would have more food, then I could more easily put a bunch of villagers in the queue and not have so many idle time. I'm not saying that you should queue up 100 villagers, but I think when I have 2 town centers, that I would want to queue up like 6 villagers at a time. While he is attacking my deer stones, which is totally useless for him. The deer stones is just a big distraction. I am here in the back of his base, disrupting his eco. And it looks like he's still attacking my deer stones. Why doesn't he... I mean... I'm guessing that he's on the berries, and that turns out to be a correct guess. Ayyubid, Abbasid, they like their berries. Delhi too. And look, this is a good moment in this game. I think this is... without this moment, I don't think I would have won this game. But again, I'm idling. Although I killed a shitload of villagers, but still, if I idle, then I am also losing a few villagers, right? Come on, put your town center to work. Focusing way too much on this fight. Yeah, the gold patches here are very small in this map. It's hard to battle, someone has no parents. That must be a Chinese insult. I looked him up later and the guy's from China. Someone has no parents. Yeah, that sounds like a typical Chinese insult. I think he's salty about losing all these villagers. Yeah, time to do some upgrades, man. Now, I have more villagers, more eco at this moment, but his army is scarier. Well, those desert raiders will win from my Mangudai unless I somehow micro them very well. In hindsight, what I could have done is put a bunch of spearmen in the ambush forest, and then the moment he goes to the ambush forest, I could ambush him. I mean, he didn't really have a scout with his army, at least not now. So. I'm making horsemen because I heard that horsemen do well against desert raiders. Although they should also be debuffed a bit from the camel influence. I'm going to check out the lower corner, the berries there, see if he went there. Get some idle time, although now I'm also building traders. Yeah, okay. He's not here. Later he will be, but not now. Again, he goes for my deer stones instead of going for my eco. I think one of, at least in the lower leagues, and counting platinum as one of that, I think the deer stone's main function is just to distract your enemy. Of course, the deer stones gives a nice influence zone, like this circle where your troops are faster, but every tower does the same. And it's not like I cannot build Khan's hunters anymore once the deer stones is destroyed. I can still build counters, so deer stones is just a big distraction. One drawback of this map is that the trade line is kinda shit. I'm building traders, but not sure if it's worth it on this map. But there's also very little gold. I keep my Mangodai a little bit at a distance, so they don't get trapped in case his troops come around. Go back with the Mangodai. I accidentally selected some villagers. These villagers were already away there, the berries were already depleted. That was an accident. I accidentally hit R with my town center, so they rang the town bell. East Castle H. I'm quite far from Castle H, so that's why I suddenly realized I should get more gold. And I'm building horsemen instead of Kashyyyks because I need the gold to go castle. Not much happening at the moment. I think he's going to get relics. So at this moment I wasn't actively trying to stop him from doing that, but I realized it later. I think he already collected one relic. And I luckily I go toward the bottom corner. No, he didn't collect a relic yet. Not yet. There's still 5 relics on the minimap, I see. So I think that's the normal amount of relics for a 2v2 game. Yeah, that's his dervish coming to collect that relic. That army is a bit scary. I want to get more gold so I can go castle. But I can poke it a little. Now I can go castle. I'm deciding which villagers to take. Oh, all these villagers to rush to castle, rush to Kurultai. Kurultai is still my favorite castle age landmark. Although it can be tricky to use it. Same goes for step redoubt. If you build step redoubt, you need to get it. You need to keep moving it from gold patch to gold patch. It can also easily be denied. Okay, finally castle. Get your upgrades. This relic I can get. That's the only one. The other relic I should have prevented at least one of those relics, but I won't manage. I see now on the minimap he was taking the relic on the left side. I didn't see this during the game, I saw it only when it was too late. By the way, my OVU is empty and I don't replace it till like Imperial Age. It's something I forgot to do this game. There, now I see this dervish coming to pick it up. And I was hoping that I could get my horseman there in time to stop him, but unfortunately he's using the door there. So only one relic for me. Too bad. But I have a lot of resources now, that's good. Well, I should spend them, that would be better. But my hope was to get to, I want to get to Imperial Age. Because I feel only when my Mongolai are fully upgraded I can fight his army of camels. So I'm now saving, even buying a little food to go to Imperial. And I choose the Khaganate Palace. Because I don't feel I'm... No, when you're near your pop limits, then it's better to just get the... what's it called, the white stupa. But I'm nowhere near my pop limits, and I feel like the enemy still has a bigger army. I want Khaganate Palace. Imperial Age. Actually, I shouldn't poke too much. I want to wait for my upgrades. Now I'm a bit afraid that I guide him to my trade. He hasn't paid any, so that's why I take this route. I hope if I fall back on my base that he will not follow. And he doesn't. I think he doesn't see my trade at the moment. Okay. Luckily he didn't follow. I think if he was a better player, he could have disabled my trade. So the upgrade that I'm getting now, the incendiary arrows, that's really the crucial one to make your Mongol stronger in Imperial Age. Taking a gamble here to go on the attack, even though he's so close to my base. Finally I make another Ovu. Here he has a few villages there that I can hit. I keep an eye on him to see if he's going for my base or not, but he isn't. The Mongol can kill the villagers. I let my horsemen destroy that gate, so then I can get out both ways. Otherwise I might be trapped here. Now I see he's gonna intercept me over there, so I decide against going further. I go back now. He doesn't know, he cannot see me, I think, at this moment, so I can go back safely this way. Time to get out. I should have more production. I think my Hui Pao. The nice thing of a Hui Pao is that I can shoot his castle from this position and lure him to me. So he is actually already coming for me. He's gonna attack me soon. Okay. I even pull a town center closer just to get more by the villagers. Big battle. And now my Mongol really hit hard. I think he misjudges this fight. He thinks he can take it, he cannot. Yeah, he lost this fight. Now I see his comment over there. It's hard to battle, someone has no parents. I thought he was talking about his kids or something. His kids distracting him, but I later figured it must just be some Chinese insult. And I think he thought my remark was an insult. It wasn't meant that way. But yeah, I didn't understand what he was saying. He was also platinum. Want to see the eco timeline? Yeah, even though I idled my TC quite a bit, I out-ecoed him.